Alright, good day everybody. You're welcome to the course. In this course, this is the learning management system setup, maintenance, and usage course where you will be setting up a learning management system. Precisely for this course, we'll be setting up Moodle and the latest version of the modules that we have. So Moodle is a open source learning management software that is open to everyone and then easy to use. Is a quality and a good learning management system. Ideally, Moodle is installed on a Linux server because most of the time the server that we use to run most of our services online are Linux. However, because of the technicalities around learning management systems, maybe you want to set up for a school locally and then you want to have your examination conducted, course, things like that. It is good for you to have a technical know of how you can set it up yourself. And all you need is a server, a working server. And the reason why I'm bringing the cost to us is that most of the time setting up on Windows is quite a little bit tasking. So in this course, we'll simplify everything for you and then how you can install the latest version of Wampserver. So Windows, Apache, MySQL, and PHP server. That's the full meaning of WAMP. Alright, so let's get started. I am going to do a walkthrough all through what you're going to learn first. So in this case, we're going to learn how to set up Moodle on the Wampserver. And the first thing we're going to do is to look at the prerequisites. What are the things that are required for you to have for the setups to be done? You need an hardware like a desktop or a laptop computer, Windows 10 or port, so maybe Windows 10 or Windows 11 64-bit, and recommended that you have at least 4 gig RAM, but it's recommended that you use an 8 gig RAM system. Like, so for example, I'm using an 8 gig RAM system. I'm going to show you. And then you must have at least a 5 gig free disk space for you to install. The software aspect that you need is a server. In this course, we are going to be using the Wampserver. It's the 4-bit version. And then there are some dependencies that you will need for the Wampserver to work perfectly. Those are Visual C++ redistributable. And you can install all in one pack. You can install them based on the need. Maybe you have had some of them installed before. But those are the things that we look at the prerequisite, and then we'll look at how to download and start the Wampserver, and then how to configure how the server environment looks like, how to configure it for the learning management system, and then we're going to create a database for the learning management system. In this case, we use a Moodle as it were. Then how to set up the database settings for correctly so that you can have correct synchronization. And then we will create the database with the correct settings and also the file structure and the security as regarding how best your LMS should be set up for proper use and proper work in order to avoid issues. And then we are going to go into the web installation using different parts where your software could be installed after you download it, and then the connection of the database we created initially with the files, installation files, and then so everything can align together, and then you can have your system up and running. And then there will be server checks to determine whether all your setups are correct, and then that everything is installed correctly, and then you set up an administrator user, and to that end your LMS is set up. Alright, so That is that. But going back to this now, I would like to proceed with this. So as you can see, the first thing you need is an hardware. Okay, now operating system that has 64-bit architecture, either Windows 10 or Windows 11, minimum of Windows 10. So in the next video, this is just a brief summary of what you're going to do. In the next video, we'll go into the deep details of each of this and how we're going to configure that. Thank you.